Welcome back to PIXIPACE, and this is Adobe Photoshop tutorial part 3. In this video we are going to learn about the tools panel, especially all kind of groups in tools. And if you haven't watched the tutorial part 2 in which I explained about the all kinds of panels like layers panel, adjustments panel, colors panels and tools panel, so if you haven't watched that class till now, then you should definitely watch that class first so that you can better understand this class. So let's start the today's class about tools panel. So this is a tools panel of Adobe Photoshop in which you can see a lot of tools, and I divided these tools into categorized, like these are 8 categories of this tool panel, like selection tools. All these 4 tools are used for the selection of any area or object. And next is crop and slice tool. This is a crop tool and this is frame tool. And next 5 tools are used for retouching any image, and for painting there are another category like paintbrush, gradient, and for drawing and type tool there is a like pen tool, type tool and object tool. So navigation tool, this is a rotation tool, and this is zoom in and zoom out tool. So these are the 8 categories of tools panel, but today we are just going to learn about the selection tools, because in selection tool, I mean to say in every tool there are a lot of hidden tools. As you can see, this little triangle show that this tool has another hidden tools, and every tool you can find that triangle at every tool. It means almost every tool has different hidden kind of tools in itself. If you want to see hidden tools in Adobe Photoshop tools, then you just need to press right click on any given tool, or you can also press on this little triangle. Here you can see there are 2 tools in move tool. Now let's move to our selection panel, selection tool. Selection tool is a combination of 4 tools, that is move tool, marquee tool, lasso tool and selection tool. So there are 4 tools in a selection tool groups. Now let's move to our first tool, that is move tool. The shortcut of move tool is V, and this is a first tool of tools panel in Adobe Photoshop. For using this tool, you can click on first icon or you can use the shortcut V. The purpose of this tool is to move any object, any area or any guide from one location to another location. For moving, you just need to press the object which you want to move, then you can easily move that area from one location to another. This is not only meant for this, there are another functions of this tool, like if I am selecting this auto select, it means it will automatically select the object on which we are going to click or which we are going to move. And if you uncheck this button auto select, then it will only move the selected layer from here. Like if we select this move tool, then it will only move this layer. And for that, suppose auto select is unchecked and you wanna move the another layer or another object without moving or without visiting the layers, then you can simply press command click on object. It will automatically select that particular layer. Now there is a one more function, that is layer. As you can see here, this is a little drop down, layer and group. If you select layer, it means it will select the layers and move the layers which you are going to select. And if you select the group in a drop down, it means it will move the group only, it will not affect on any particular layer, it will move the complete group of layers. So this is a little difference between that, and there is a another controls like alignment panels, and these alignments can be changed from like you if you want to align to canvas or a selection. Now currently I suppose I want to use the canvas. It means it will automatically align our object or our layer as per our canvas, so like for horizontal center and for vertical center. As you can see here, our object or our layer is completely aligned. So this is about the move tool. This is the work of move tool. Now let's move to our next tool, that is Marquee Tool. Our next tool is Marquee Tool. The function of this tool is to make a selection in any object, any layer, image or document. It will select a particular area of anything, and the shortcut of this tool is M. And there are another three tools in that, like elliptical Marquee Tool, single row Marquee Tool and single column Marquee Tool. You can use this little icon to use this tool, or you can simply press the M. Now I'm using only rectangular Marquee Tool. Let's understand this tool, how it works. Suppose I selected that particular area. Now I can make a copy of this particular area. I can make a new layer from this area. For making a new layer from selection, you just need to press Command or Control plus J. As you can see in layers panel, it created a new layer, and with the help of move tool I can check this, and here you can check with the selected area we created a new layer. So this is the function of Marquee Tool. And now let's understand more about this tool. Suppose this is only the area selected and I want to select this area. If I'm using rectangle there, then the other area will be deleted automatically, and as you can see here it's vice versa. For that you need to press shift for adding a more area in a selection tool. You can see the plus icon with the Marquee Tool icon, and now I'm using this or on this. As you can see here, both the areas are selected. Now suppose if you wanna delete any selection, or if you wanna delete any particular area in the selection, then you just need to press alt or option if you are using Mac. Now you can see the minus sign on the Marquee Tool, and I can deselect any particular area. Again, by using a move tool, the copy of this tool into a new layer can be made. For that, again just press to Command or Control J. Now here you can see the new copy. By using Marquee Tool and with the help of move tool, we moved it into another layer. Now again, suppose you want to delete any particular area, or you want to work in any particular area, then you can again use the selection tool. Now as you can see here, rectangular Marquee Tool is work freely as I'm using my mouse. But if you wanna make a complete rectangle or circle, then you can press shift. Now it will make a perfect rectangle. Without shift it will work freely. With the help of shift it will make a perfect rectangle. And this is also about the elliptical Marquee Tool. There is another shortcut. If you want to see the hidden tools in Adobe Photoshop, then you just need to press shift plus shortcut of that tool. Like I'm using Marquee Tool right now, so I have to press shift and M for using the elliptical Marquee Tool. And here you can see our elliptical Marquee Tool is selected. Without shift it will work freely as per our mouse, and with the help of shift it will make a perfect circle. So single row Marquee Tool is using for creating a row selection, and for column selection single column Marquee Tool can be used. This is about the Marquee Tool. Now let's move to our another tool, that is Lasso Tool. Lasso Tool is used to create a free selection with the help of mouse. The shortcut of this tool is L. By using this lasso tool, you can draw any area with your mouse, like I am creating this selection now. And there are another two tools in a lasso tool. For using that, you can again press shift plus L for polygonal, and shift plus L for magnetic, and shift plus L for using lasso by default tool. It will move the tools by using the shift. And the function of polygonal lasso tool is to select a area with the complete lines, like as you can see here. With the help of a straight lines, the area of any layer can be selected. Now let's move to our next, that is magnetic lasso tool. Magnetic lasso tool automatically detect the colors and select the area according to that particular color. And now let's move to our next tool, that is selection tool. The shortcut of this tool is W. And object selection tool, if you are using advanced version of Adobe Photoshop like 2022, it will automatically scan the area. As you can see this icon here, now it's scanning the area automatically for us. And if you have older versions of Photoshop, then you need to select a rough area while using object selection tool, then it will automatically detect that particular object and select the area. As you can see here, it automatically select the particular area. Again, shortcuts are same, like shift alt option and control J, move tool. All these functions are same for every tool. Quick selection tool. For using quick selection tool, you just need to draw a rough selection on any object and it will automatically detect the particular selection of that object. Like as you can see, it automatically make a selection on that object. Again, shift for adding more area and alt for reducing the area. Again, all the functions are same. And now let's try to do some practical with that. It would be best to understand these tools with the help of example. Probably it is hard to understand these tools just theoretically, so now I'm going to explain these tools with the help of example, why the cutting, selecting or copy paste while using these tools. Suppose I want to move this balloon from one location to another, or I want to make a copy of this balloon with the help of Marquee Tool. So I'll use the Marquee Tool by pressing the shortcut M, or I can click on this little icon and I'll make a rectangle around the balloon which I want to move, and then simply by using move tool I'll make a copy of that object. For copying, just need to press command or control J and it will make another copy of the object. As you can see here, now our balloon is moved, but you can see this is not a perfect selection. This is a complete rectangular selection. So if I'm moving from that area to this lightning area, then it's easily understandable that the selection is not so perfect because it's a hard edge, and you can see here it's not a completely blending in the particular sky. Now we will move this object by using the Marquee elliptical tool. So for that, again, create a circle, and for selecting this area I'm going to press shift to add a selection in the balloon. And for reducing this, I can use alt or option plus. As you can see here, it automatically removing the area as per our commands. Again, I'm going to copy this object with the help of move tool, and you can see here I'm going to delete this one. Again, this is not so perfect, the edges are hard, and you can see the sky is also selected, so it's also useless for us on that particular point. Right now I'm using a lasso tool and making a free selection on this area. Probably it's hard to draw a selection with the help of hand, uh, as it's a free selection. So areas are not selected well. And again, just try to make a copy of this layer. Again, you can see the selection is not so perfect with the help of Lasso tool, because this is a freehand tool, I can say. Polygonal tool is not in use right now because this is a organic shape, and so we don't need a straight lines on that. Now we can try a magnetic lasso tool here, because the background and foreground colors are different, and magnetic lasso tool work with the help of foreground and background colors. There are more chances of that to make a perfect selection, but I'm not sure about that. As you can see in between, the selection is not so good. Now let's make again a copy of this selection. As you can see here, the selection is good but not so perfect that we needed, because you can see the a lot of unselected areas here with by using the magnetic lasso tool. So this is a selection tool, another kind, but this is not a best fit right now for our object. So we have to try another advanced options to select any particular object. Now let's move to our second tool, that is selection tool. First let's try object selection tool. As you can see here, it will automatically scanning the objects in all over the document, so it will select the automatically by pressing on that particular selection. As you can see here, if you are using a Photoshop version 2022, then you simply need to press a single click here, it will automatically select that balloon. As you can see here, it's selected. However, if you are using a older versions of Photoshop and using a object selection tool, then you have to draw a rectangle on that particular object by using object selection tool, and it will automatically make a perfect, almost perfect selection on any object. If the foreground or background colors are different and the quality of the image is good, then it will only best fit for those selections. Again, now as you can see here, it tried our best to select the particular area, but here you can find that particular problem of using this tool, like it's selecting the areas by defining the colors, by identifying the colors of foreground and background, but here you can find that glitch. The blue of foreground color and the blue of background color is almost match, so it's not selecting the area as per our requirements. You can find the glitch here. This is because of foreground and background colors are same, but no worries. Again, you can use this method by pressing the shift. Now I pressed this shift key and make another selection on that particular area, and almost everything is selected, but there are another lot of glitches, a lot of pending areas, and it automatically selected the background areas in a small pixels. As you can see here, this is again because of foreground and background colors are almost same. For that we can use the alt key. Yes, it worked very well, and now it deselected the another area like this little bit greenish. Again press try with the help of shift. Now our selection is almost great. However, it's not so perfect if we are trying to see it with the help of zoom. Probably there would be so much areas which we really need to understand now. And you can check here, the sky is also selected with this selection. This is about object selection tool. Now let's try our second tool, that is quick selection tool. For using a quick selection tool, you can change the size of the brush from here, and you can use the if you want to add the selection or if you want to decrement the selection. For selecting any object with the help of quick selection tool, you just need to draw a rough selection on that particular area, and it will automatically select the area, and for that you can use minus button. or from here the brush can be changed into minus or plus. It depends on you, or it depends on the area you want to add the area or you want to subtract the area. Now I want to add the area. For that, just need to draw a rough selection, otherwise it will automatically detect the area. Now here is a problem. For selecting that area, we have to reduce the size of our brush, like it's a 69 now and I'm using 17 in size. You can see here again, with the help of alt key, we can reduce this area, or we can subtract this area from the selection, or simply press on this icon. So this is how we can select any object by using a quick selection tool. Now again, simply we can press command plus J or control plus J to make a new layer from that particular area, and here you can see the copied object. Now let's use to our next tool, that is magic wand tool. For using this tool, we simply need to press on the any particular object. Here you can see it is work with the help of colors. It identify the colors. If you are selecting any particular object, then we can use magic wand tool if the colors are different in, or if the colors are different for foreground and background. Like probably it will work best here because the background and the foreground colors are completely different and the foreground colors are almost red. So I can try this. So this is how it will select the any particular area, and it, as I already told you about that, it select the colors. It depends on the colors. If your object has the same kinds of color, then it's a best choice to select any particular area, because it detect the areas as per the colors. If you have multiple colors in your area, or if you have gradient, then probably it would be a difficult to select a particular area with the help of magic wand tool. So okay, this is about the today's class, in which we learned about the four kind of different selection tool. One of them is move tool, lasso tool, marquee tool, and selection tool. Move tool is used for moving any object from one location to another, and the selection and the marquee tool is used to select any particular area, to make a selection of any particular area. The shortcut of move tool is B, and the shortcut of marquee tool is M. And there are another hidden tools in marquee tool. One of them is elliptical marquee tool, row marquee tool, and column marquee tool, and the shortcut of this is M. For using hidden tools of marquee tool, you just need to press shift plus M. It will automatically change the tools according to your shortcuts or according to your commands. The next tool we learned about the lasso tool. Lasso tool is used for making a free selection with the help of hand, and there are another hidden tools. One of them is a polygonal tool, is helpful to draw any selection with the help of straight lines, because it works with the help of straight lines. And the another tool in lasso tool is magnetic tool. Magnetic tool select the area with the help of colors, so it identify the colors and select the area according to that colors. And now moving to our another tool, that is selection tool, we learned today. In selection tool, there are a quick selection tool, object selection tool, magic wand tool. For using quick selection tool, we just need to draw a rough selection in on any object, and it will automatically detect the edges, or it will automatically detect the colors of any object and select the area according to that. For using object tool, you just need to make a rectangle on any object, and it will automatically detect that object under the rectangle. So this is how it works. And the last tool in a selection tool is magic wand tool, and again it works as per the colors. If the colors are same, then it will automatically detect that particular colors. If in a color you are using gradient, then probably it would be difficult for magic wand tool to select the particular area. So it's a best fit if you have a same kind of color and you want to select that particular object, or you want to select that particular area with the same kind of color. So this is about today's class. In next class, I'm going to teach you how to change the background of any object with the help of selection tools only. I'll upload the tutorial soon in which I'll select the particular area, or in which I'm going to change the background of any object by the using of a selection tool. So this is it for today, and thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe and share PIXIPACE YouTube channel to learn more about the Photoshop and learn more about the designing.